Today we are going to be creating a creature's face, and we're going to be using the pinch pot method and learning about attaching different features such as the eyes, teeth, and tongue. To start with our pinch pot face, we are going to start with a ball of clay. I'm going to roll it between my hands and make sure it's a nice smooth ball. And then I'm going to take my thumb and press it right in the center while holding it around the back. Next, I'm going to use my pincher fingers and I'm going to pinch my pot. If my pot starts to crack, that means my clay is starting to get a little bit dry. So all I need to do is add a little bit of my slip or clay water and dip my finger in and then just start to smooth it out a little bit. I just need a tiny bit of water or slip because if I add too much slip, it can make it less strong actually. So once I get my pinch pot nice and smoothed, I'm going to take my time and make it really nice and smooth. I can turn my pinch pot on the side. And now I can start to add. I'm going to tap it so that it's open. I'm going to add the eyeballs. I'm going to grab a piece of clay and turn it into a little circle by rolling it again. When we attach two pieces of clay together, we scratch, and then we're going to paint our slip on it. Again, our slip is like glue, and this helps things stay together when we're working with clay. So make it really smush on there really good. So that's my first eye. Now I need to make another one. I'm gonna roll it between my hands and scratch both sides. Put a little bit of slip. And attach. Great, now I have both of my eyes attached really good. Is it starting to look like a creature's face? Next, I can add some details to my eyes. This is an old marker cap. I can press it to add some details. That looks pretty cool. And then I'm adding a couple more details with just a wooden stick. Really makes those eye details pop out. Next, I'm going to add a tongue. I'm going to take another little piece of clay and again, make it into a little coil by rolling it between my hands. I'm going to flatten it a little bit like that. And I need to scratch the tongue and then scratch the inside of that mouth. Apply some slip and smooth and attach. There it is. I'm going to add a little detail down the middle of the tongue to give it some texture. Now I can start to get really creative with the details that I want to add into my creature. I'm going to take another little piece of clay and add some teeth. Just forming these little shapes and then remembering that wherever I want it to go, I need to scratch and apply a little bit of slip. This will help make it nice and strong so they won't fall out. There's a tooth. And another tooth. Scratch. Scratch, and then slip. And smooth. Oh, that's looking pretty good, I think. Now I can add any other details that I want to add to my creature's mouth and head. I could add spikes, I could add more texture, I could press my little cap into the back to add texture. Oops. I could get really creative with this now. And that is that.